I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in it. Though when I was fast, keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find me, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all the driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier. Cartier spec buffalo on the side.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
No way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out. No way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on it and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on it.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yep. 180. What's that?
There's a dive up the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
King! Hey, alert 33. What's up?
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. Another big rip for him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down block. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Alert! Run. Real. Up. Hurry! Hey, alert!
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building, You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Hop, go. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Dart starting with a pass here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Intended target was his running back. So that brings up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. The Saints calling for a timeout, they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to go out of bounds, looks a little shorter than 35. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 60 pass for 11. Buffalo 18. 65. 18.
From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos, 60 Madden, 19 type, Dragon 60.
Resetting here after the pick. Neighbors with a catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick six never happened.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch. He'll take it a mile.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Sending him on the dive. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Get it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Go!
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And just before he can get the first, they escort him out. So it's going to be second and looks like less than a yard.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
180!
Dive play straight ahead. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Regular! Pistol.
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs from 37.
180! Point it right. alert 33.
Baker out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings. Up, up. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run, run, run. What's up?
A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Mayfield now from the gun. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in.
You know, some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Y'all can't talk about basic.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready? Crack all 80.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry, hurry. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Come on. Warriors 17. Kept track of 60.
Starts out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
19 tight, go! 70 Ravens, Viking 18. Hurt, 19 Lions.
To throw, here's Dart. All the left side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants reduce the lead to just 4. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now give left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Another carry for him. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Alert! Regular. Real. Run. Point it right. Hey, alert 33. Alert. Kings. Hey, alert 33.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sports, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Real. Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Up, up! Hurry! Fifth. One time!
Third and long for him here. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, Warrior, 17, Dragon, 16, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here goes Dart to the air. Absolutely fires this one. He's got it inside the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gain looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. They're down to their final one in this half. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Man in motion, headed right. Back-to-back carries here. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Mayfield. McConkey's got it again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He finds Johnston. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Baker throwing again. Throws it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Baker now from the gun. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
All the way back to the 19. Here's 3rd and goal. One final shot before the half. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. It's a 36-yard look for it. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Back now, pressure coming. Space past the 35. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York 1st down.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
79 Broncos, 19, track 60.
On 1st down, here's Dart. He's got a man left. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry-up here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Oh, put some heat on this. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants grow their lead to 8.
Saints 20.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing, Baker. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third and short, Mayfield. That's caught. This is Addison. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They kick the running back in motion. First down, here's Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
20.
Drawing up the design keeper. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
180. Up. Regular. What's up?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
180. Run. Real. Scott.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
180! King! Run.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Alert! Point it right. Pistol.
Baker out of the pistol. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's a 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First and 10 now from the 46. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Has it down close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push this to an 8-point game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now.
Saints 26.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. A motion to tight end left. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense to the line fast.
Saints, first down. A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Saints.
Here's a design run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
180! Regular! What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
3 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Good. 180!
Second quarterback run here. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
King! 20! Point it right. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they don't get any help on this second down. Rocky is out right along the line, so no gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
180! Alert! Pistol.
They've got a man in motion.
What's that?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Throw is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2.
Saints 33.
So a field goal would win it for him now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense.
Touchdown, New York. The Giants push this to an 8-point game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Saints 33.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Throw deep to the left. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Pulls it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, hit it right.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
Now Dart. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for two.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Giants 48, Saints 33.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Motioning him from the slot right. Mayfield from the gun. 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. First and 10, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Baker throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Saints facing a 15-point deficit. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Went for it, got the 4 yards they needed, and keeps this drive alive.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Regular. King. Hey, alert 33.
First down, here's Baker. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants have it and will take over at the 17-yard line. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. 19 tight, trap 60, trap 60.
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Starks. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Third down now. Here's Darts. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Misses. Caught inside the 15. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Rookie pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 5-yard loss leads to second and goal at the 16-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
On third and goal, it starts. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up fourth and goal.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Dart going to go for it on fourth. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Plowing up the middle. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They give it to him again. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here he goes, one final shot. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So the Giants come away with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.